you are posting the wrong way. So you have an Instagram account and you are making several posts per day, maybe per week, and you don't see any progress on that because you have been stuck in the same number of views, in the same number of engagement, comments, and you don't see how that could help you get more customers or clients. Right, so today I'm going to talk exactly about that. And who am I to tell you about that? So my name is Gerson. I have 6+ years of experience in marketing and automation. And I'm gonna tell you something that is very, very important for your strategy to capture leads and customers from social media. Now, most of you have Instagram. Like I normally work with authority-based businesses, which means that businesses who needs to build trust and authority in order to get customer or clients. Think about coaching businesses, think about yoga retreats, think about language immersion programs, these kind of businesses. And most of those businesses are using Instagram in order to get noticed online, in order to get that awareness and let people know that they exist. Now, Instagram is a great platform to do that, to get awareness. But since you are a trust business, a business that needs authority and trust, I don't think Instagram is the best platform. But before going into that, I just wanted you to think, what is the objective for you to posting on Instagram? Or in other words, what do you want to get when posting to Instagram? Ask that question. Is it visibility? Is it maybe engagement? Is it getting more leads or getting more appointments? What is that thing that you really want to achieve on Instagram? First of all, think about this, and I'm gonna give you something that you could do in order to get that engagement, in order to get that visibility, that engagement, that appointments, or those leads. Now, let's start with views, with visibility and engagement. So, yes, Instagram is a great platform to do that visibility and engagement, to achieve that, but you need to actually do it the right way. You need to actually know how to do it. And in my opinion, this is not the best platform to build trust and authority. And if you are a coaching business, for example, you really need authority for someone to trust you enough to give you their money for you to provide them that transformation that you are selling. So, for me personally, I believe that YouTube is the best platform to do that. Why YouTube? Now, I explained that in one of my previous videos, but pretty much YouTube is a platform that I love long-term content. It's an educative platform. It's a platform that I love you to educate your clients in order for them to gain trust from you. And most importantly, it's a platform that not many of you guys think of it when they go to it. However, most of your clients are actually in this platform. Just a simple stat is the fact that the number of monthly active users in YouTube is 2.5 billions versus the 2 billions of Instagram monthly active users. This is not something that I just made up right now. This is something that I got from and stuff. But for me, because I kind of didn't get the source. Oh, okay, yeah. The source is data reportal, okay? So according to the data reportal, YouTube active monthly users are 2.5 billions versus 2 billions of Instagram active monthly users. That is a big thing, and you definitely should be using this platform. First of all, because it's gonna give you a competitive advantage, and second of all, because it's gonna be a better fit for building that trust and authority. So first of all, I definitely consider using that platform. Now, the reality is that most of you are going to use Instagram, as I said before. So it is obviously possible doing through Instagram, but again, you need to know what you are doing, how to do it, how the algorithm work in order for you to reach that objective that you are looking for. So the first thing I talk about is visibility and engagement, which I think is much better through YouTube. Now, the second possible objective that you might have with social media is to gain leads. But how do you get leads from social media? Because you are doing posts on Instagram, you are doing posts on YouTube, on TikTok, But how to get those people who view your post, how to get them into actual leads? You need to create that path, and that is very, very, very important. How do you do that? How do you create that path? So in order to create that path, a you need to offer a way for them to sign up to your list. This is the famous lead magnet funnel that I again talk about that in some videos around. I will probably put right here, so check them out. But it is something that it is totally necessary if you want to move from just an account that have a lot of views and engagement, but then you have zero clients, to an account that have a good engagement and visibility, but also many of those goes to into your list, and then they later on turn into clients. So that is the big difference, and that is something that you should do. A very simple way to do that is through a simple lead magnet funnel. So what is that? Right? So you offer something valuable in exchange for their contact details, which are usually their email or their phone number, and also their name, because you want to know their name in order for you to know how you're going to refer them when you send them emails later on. Right, so and you offer that thing in advance and you get the leads, but you also want to get them into an appointment. And I'm talking about appointments today because I'm referring most to those businesses like coaching businesses, to yoga retreats, as I said before. So those type of businesses usually needs to get you into a call before closing a client or a customer or whatever, right? So the next goal could be getting appointments out of those social media posts. So those appointments you are going to get from those leads that you get in the previous lead magnet funnel that I talk about. And then once you get them into the funnel, you send them promotional campaigns in order for them to convert them into appointments and then into clients. That's how it works. So it is not like you are just going to post on social media and you are going to blindly do it and suddenly start expecting people calling you or emailing you just because you are posting something. That doesn't work like that. You really need to create the path, the clear path. A very simple way to do that is by using a link on bio on Instagram, because I know that most of you are using Instagram again. So you use a simple link on bio. But to be honest, I don't like so much that option, because whenever they are in a post, you need to get out of that post to go to your bio and then to click on it. So a better way to do that is to create an automation in which you tell them, okay, make a comment in this post, say for example, bonus, and I will send you a DM with a little present. So you do an automation, and when they write the word bonus, they will get a DM from you automatically with that specific bonus that you are going to give them when they do that. And in that, you can link them with the landing page in which they will have to enter their name and their email in order for them to get that bonus. And that's how you easily capture leads in Instagram. In the case of YouTube, you can do exactly the same, but instead of asking them to write something, to make a comment, what you do is simply add the link in the description or in your first comment. Even better, because the first comment will have more visibility, and if you can make your first comment with the lead magnet link, definitely it's gonna work better. Okay, so that is it. For sure, check that out. Understand what are you trying to achieve in social media when you make posts, and why before going into the conclusion why it is not working. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you have received a lot of value, and I see you in the next video. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this video, and what you expecting. What kind of content are you expecting from me? And I will definitely read it and be checking that out. Okay, see you in next video. Bye bye.